necesita más de ti.
The Youth of Albany Presbytery, or YAP, have a lot of trips throughout the year. However, in the summer we have really unique international trips. Like this year we went to Guatemala. And on this trip, it was a really unique experience for us to interact with other youth from a different country who had very different lives from us. It was also a really great opportunity for a lot of the youth to sort of take charge, because we were running devotionals. One of our youth was really the main source of contact between our presbytery and the Mam Presbytery.
Alright, so on the first full day, we went and visited a school, and I think it was called the Francesco Call School, and it was an elementary school for little children, and there were, I think, 310 students there, and they were all adorable. And we visited a couple classrooms, and they sang for us, and but not all of the kids in the neighborhood can afford to go to school, because the tuition per year is 50 quetzals, and that's about $6. Yeah. So, yeah. And the school is situated in the middle of a garbage dump, as are all of the people. And so we're walking through, and there are houses packed up next to each other, and I guess there are about 10 people per little house, and these houses aren't much bigger than 10 feet by 10 feet. But even though there's lots of people with not much money and situated in the middle of a garbage dump, they take pride in where they live. All of the houses are different, not like America, where even all over Guatemala, in America, all our houses look the same, but in Guatemala, none of the houses look the same, and I think that's pretty cool. But in the district area, the houses were all covered with potted plants and pretty screens over the windows and bows and ribbons on things, and it's really clear that even though they don't have very much, the Guatemalan people take pride in what they do have and try to enjoy what they do have as much as possible.
Mam Youth Center, this place is just really great. Meeting new people, even with the language barrier, has just been amazing, and being able to be in a new place that looks completely different from America, and that I get to see a whole new side of Guatemala that I actually never thought would be. I came here having a certain idea of what the Mam Presbytery would be like, and it's completely different, and it's a lot more relaxed. It's a lot more, let's just get these things done and let's do it as a group and as a family kind of thing. And that to me just seems really great and amazing. Sometimes the language barrier gets aggravating, and it's you trying to communicate with someone but it just doesn't work out. And
otra vez, say it again.
Kate.
Kate.
¿Y usted cómo se llama? Dorca.
Dorca.
Kate. Muy bien.
Me llamo Adam.
Adam.
Oh. Over time, you just work it out. We just did an exercise a little bit ago of we drew pictures for each other. We got paired up with one Guatemalan and one American, and we drew pictures, and we tried to communicate through that way.
Well, the impression of the Mam people, the impression they made on me was when they were praying and things, one person would pray, and then they would kind of repeat, but they would also say something, and you don't get that a lot in our churches, and I thought that was pretty cool. And I thought it was awesome how we could all communicate through either songs or pictures, or they knew a tune to a song in Spanish, but we knew the words in English, so we were singing it. I also like the fact that everybody here is extremely friendly, and everybody just smiles at you when they wave, and you don't really get that where we live. because it's just not what we do, and it's custom here for them to just wave and smile and say hello.
So we did a hike yesterday. We went up to like base of the mountain pretty much, and then everyone after breakfast, everyone was just like walking up, and we got there, and it's great pictures. It's lake, pretty beautiful, and clouds like started coming down. Perfect pictures, just beautiful. Towards the end of that, there started thundering, and the lightning was like below us. It was really awesome. Then we went down. We got to the base, like we were walking through the clouds the entire way, and we finally get back to the base. And then we're going down the rest of the way in the trucks, and it doesn't rain until like it didn't even rain while we were going through the cloud. It's just totally awesome.
So, while on our trip, when we first got to the Mam Presbytery, nobody was really interacting with the youth because we couldn't really talk to them and we didn't know how to like get anything across to them. So we kind of just hung out as Americans and then Guatemalans in separate rooms. And one of the moms had brought string to make friendship bracelets. And so all of us were like in one of the bigger bunk rooms making friendship bracelets just as Americans. And one of the Guatemalan girls came in and she saw it and she like pointed to it and she pointed to herself, she's like, oh, I want to make one. So we're like, oh, okay. And like more and more started coming in, and like it was like 2 hours of just all of us trying to like teach them how to like make the friendship bracelets, and like it was really cool because it was there wasn't that much language barrier to it. You could like teach them and show them, and we like all had fun. And after making all those friendship bracelets with them, we all became like really good friends. So when like it got to the games that we had to play, we like had partners and like friends to like go to, and the language barrier didn't seem to be a problem anymore because we had found something in common that like bound us together.
Hi, I had a great time in Guatemala. I learned to speak Mam a little bit.
Santaye means hi. Sheesh! That means very good. And then we out means bye.
Ni hao.
Like we out.
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 Bon sheesh, Kyle. Bon sheesh.
And I really enjoyed spending a lot of time with the Mam Presbytery youth. It was a lot of fun, and I hope to come back very soon.
Use me anywhere, anytime. I live so.